Hello everyone, this is Prakash from Logoland. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to cover the whole process of logo making. So four main points I'm going to embark on. The first point is, of course, going through the brief given by the client. The second point, I'm going to cover the process of sketching. The third point is going to be vectorization process of the logo in Illustrator. Fourth point, of course, we have created logo. Now it's time to show our logo to the client. Let's make presentable. Okay, these are the 4 points. So you are requested to be with me till end of this video. Thank you. I will see you in the video. Let's start it. So right now what you're seeing on the screen is the detail of the logo client sent to me through the mail. So my client name is Yuva Watson. So the logo name going to be this one, Holistic Technologies, or tagline. I think there's no tagline. So this is a cloud based technologies, I think. So in this line, I think this is the main point which I need to take care. We want the logo to make people feel secure when they need to go for our services. If you go for the lettermark logo, maybe it is just H as initial. It would be good if it depicted cloud technologies. So there's three things that is coming out of this. The first is secure, the second thing is initial H, and the third is cloud technologies. Means we need to use a symbol that depicts security, and we need to take the letter H plus cloud. So we have to take one more thing. If we are going to make logo should be its looking should be like technology kind of stuff actually. So it should not be busy and identifiable easily. That means the client need clean and not too busy logo. So let's move further with this. So here I did few mind mapping. Okay, so these are the three things: secure, cloud, and edge. Client want me to incorporate, and of course to taking care of. So if I thought about secure, so these three things came in mind first: the shield, lock, and hand and closing logo actually. Shield, of course, shield means securing anything. Lock, of course, to secure something we can use the lock. Hands, of course, but I found this shield appropriate to use in my sketch in the logo, so I'm going to take this in my logo. So cloud, of course, I'm going to use the cloud symbol as well. H, I will have H symbol, H alphabet in the logo. So this is all about three things. Now let's move down here. Technology, because this is a cloud computing based technology, so we have to take care about this also. So this is the symbol. I maybe or may not be used, but if I go to use, I will be using this symbol in my logo. So here I have mentioned few more things which I need to take care of while creating the logo. Look and feel of the logo. It should be minimalistic. It should be clean and depicting brand value. And of course, orange and blue color. Client did not tell me any color of her choice of color actually. I just mentioned myself orange or maybe blue color and plus technologies. So it's time to start sketching. Let's start this.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
yeah, I'm about to fade away. Cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain.
So, hello everyone. On the screen right now, you're seeing a sketch in the Illustrator. I've already imported. This is the same sketch I have created on the paper. So, I've set this as a template on the layer one. On the layer two, I'm going to create the vector data. Actually, this logo. So let's start. So I'm going to add as this sketch have so much curve around. Okay, so I'm going to create with the pen tool. Maybe you can use the help of ellipse tool, but I'm finding it better to use the pen tool. So I'm going to press P on my keyboard. Then let's start. I'm going to place my first point over here. I'm making sure curve is going proper. So make sure you have already turned on guidelines so that you can place this point parallel to this. Okay, so I don't satisfy with this curve line actually, so let's tweak this. Take it up. Take this down. So I think we need to take this up a bit. So I'm satisfied with this line. So now we need to create this portion as well. So I'm not going to create manually. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reflect already designed part. So I'm going to select this one, then press O key on your keyboard to access the reflect tool. So while pressing Alt key on your keyboard, just click here on the center and then click copy. So I think it has been little off. So try to match manually. Now what we have to do is let's select both the elements, go to the property. Here we can unite. Actually we need to unite. So let's increase the size of thickness from here. Let's I think it's okay. Now we need to have this curve. Okay, so I'm going to take ellipse tool by pressing L key on my keyboard. Let's draw an ellipse. Now set it on the proper place. So I just want this circuit to be the center of this one. Let's make it. How we'll do is select both the element and then make it highlight, and we have to go to the align panel. Here we can click on horizontal line center. That's it, we are center right now. So now you might be noticing we just need to have this curve, but we don't need this curve. As in the sketch, curve is like this. So I'm happy with this curve. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get rid of this curve. So press P to access the pen tool. Somewhere here I need to add a point. So let's add point somewhere here. Okay, let's delete this point, and I think we should delete this one too. Same here, delete this one. Okay, let's come out of the outline mode by pressing Control Y. Actually stroke color is having some gradient kind of color, so let's change it to a simple color. Let's not this one. I think it will work. Okay, so that's okay. Now we need to create this curve. So in sketch I have made many mistakes I can see. So while creating sketch I always go for some vague idea. I never go to create a perfect sketch, because I know I would be correcting all the things which I made mistake in the sketching in Illustrator. So this is what we are doing right now. So I'm just going to click on this point. Now I have to make sure it should make a shield like this. It should make a shield. So I'm going to place my next point somewhere here. So when you're making curve, so make sure your this curve is following this curve properly. Okay, now I just want to end up with this panel over here. Just press escape command. Let's see, I think it is going proper. I think we still little room to make this adjustment. So same thing we need to, I think, do here. So control Y, this line is going like this. First I think we need to have a gap over here, so let's add a point here on this line. One more, I think this point will work. Let's select this line and delete. Okay, so let's click on this and draw a line up to here. Okay, I think line is proper, going proper. Let's end up with the pen tool by pressing escape command on your keyboard. So if we see, if you properly see, clearly see this line and these two lines and this one is ultimately making a shield actually. If you see, this one is making a location symbol as well. So that's good. So the next thing which we need to do is we need to have a gap over here. So let's do one thing. I think click here and draw H shape. Okay, so I'm going to add point 1 here. So let's add a point and 1 point over here. And the line, this line, let's get rid of this by deleting. So this is very simple, I think. Let's click here and make a line up to here. So the last line which left, this is the middle one. So we need to click somewhere here. Click. Here we go. Need to pull this line up. Sorry, point this up. Point this point actually. And take this point little here, I think. Okay, little here. When I'm pulling this point to the right, so this curve is being disturbed. So in order to maintain the curve, just add a point nearby this, and now we can shift it. So I think we need to take this point up a bit, add a point nearby this, and then take this point up. So make sure we are not disturbing the curvature. So I think it will work right now. So I need to have a, I think we are done over here. So let's take this whole object and place here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase its thickness up to 40. 40 has been looking so much, I think it has been so much actually. So I'm going to reduce the size. Let's reduce this up to 36. I think this is okay. I don't want this point to touch this one, so let's take this up a bit so that we can have a room over here. It should not touch. Make sure this curve is also not being disturbed, going proper. So in this logo we have to check if we are following, we are actually creating those three things client demanded in the brief. The first H, oh yeah, we got the H. Cloud shape, okay, we got the cloud shape. And the shield, this shield you can see, we are able to we are actually making the shield as well. So few things we need to fix. It should not touch this line. Let's take it away and take this away. I think let's delete this one. I think let's take it back. Okay, here we go. Now it's time to select all the element. Now I'm going to convert these element into the shape by clicking expand command. Now I'm going to select all the elements and let's make them one by uniting. Okay. So it's time to refine. It's time to refine. So let's start from here. I just want to have a gap, not like this. So I'm going to create a line like this and just get rid of this portion. Okay, press Shift M on your keyboard and then click. Okay, then press pen. We can take the pen tool by pressing P command on your keyboard. Now we need to have a cut according to this one. So I'm going to create like this. Okay. So continue the pen tool. Actually, it got broken in the mid of the way. Select this one and this one. Press Shift M to access Pathfinder tool. I think we should select both the points and take them, move them actually. Okay, make sure the both the gaps are looking proper and equal actually. So if actually I'm noticing this is also not going proper. The end of this line of this H should be like this. Let me do it, you will understand this. Actually it should be like this, and the gap, it should have the same amount of gap as we have here. So let's create a curve parallel to this one. I think it's okay. Now enclose the part that you just want to get rid of. Select this one, press Shift M to access shape builder tool, just click. So I think it's okay. So I want the same kind of gap over here. So that's, I think, like this. We need to fix it actually. Okay, it will work now. Now click. We need to fix, actually take it down a bit. Make sure your curve is not being disturbed actually. And we need to fix this part also. Let's take it down actually in this way. So according to me, everything's looking good in this logo so far. I'm satisfied. So let's add the text under this. Let's add the text. I'm pressing T on the keyboard. Let's add text. Holistic. 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 Okay. I'm going to copy this and TECHNOLOGY, holistic technology. So let's add let's add color, attract equivalent to this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add gradient color. Let's replace this one with orange one and this one with the dark orange, I think. Okay, select and then press G on your keyboard. Let's adjust the gradient, adjust it. Okay, I think we need to work on this color. It should be even more, I think, reddish orange, and this one should be little dark like this actually. It will work. And the font of holistic, I think I'm satisfied with this. Let's add blue color. I think blue will work properly. And the font for the technology I'm going to choose is that's Gotham. I think GOT, Gotham. We can go for this this one. Let's make it smaller. Let's have character spacing actually. So I'm going to add orange color. I'm not going to add orange with this one. not a gradient one. Just going to add simple solid color to this. Let's make it little reddish like this one. Okay, so make everything small, bring this down. Oh, what I think is I think we need to have the stroke little more thick, I think. So let's copy this. I'm just going to do some experiment. So let's go to the object. Here we can have just click on this object path. So let's add one point will be enough. I think it will work well. Let's try to make it 1.5. Let's see what happens. I think it will work. Okay, I'm happy with this. I think this is okay according to me. Let's take these two shape apart. Set this here. So obviously we have increased the thickness of the stroke. Now we need to increase the gap, actually the gap, this gap we need to increase, and take this one up. It should not be in the touch, it should not touch this actually. Take up. We have to make sure, I think enough. This curve should not be disturbed. I think it is okay. Now we need to take this up. Let's select this one, select these 2 points, take them up. Let's have proper gap, actually this one is okay. Same here, I think we need to shift to the left. Make sure we are going to have same amount of gap, okay, everywhere. Same thing here. Here we cannot actually take these point down, otherwise it will disturb our curve. Better to do in this way. This is the better way. Just let's get rid of this. Sorry. Oh, let's check what's going on. Shift M. Okay, I got it. But I'm actually making mistake. I just need to delete this part. I was dragging up to here actually, so that was deleting this whole element. So let's fix this one. Okay, so take this point up a bit, I think. Now press again P command on keyboard. Now let's increase the gap over here. Get rid of this one. So I think I'm quite happy with the more thick line. If we go and compare with this, so according to me, I think this one is okay, because I just want to have bold font. So this thick this logo having thick line, thick stroke is going much better in this way with this actually. Here actually I just, so depends on your thought, what actually you are going to like. I'm happy with this. Now, so we are almost done with logo making process. Now I'm going to create the presentation, because obviously after making your logo, it's the time to present your logo to the client. So what we have to do, we have to keep little thing in our mind actually. So just see the video. I will show you what we can do. So further I'm going to create more videos in which actually I will be showing you how you can professionally present your logo, how you can make a proper presentation. So in my next video you will be seeing me actually. So here I'm just going to make this presentable. So select all. I'm going to make smaller bit. First let me get satisfied with its proportion and placement actually. Okay, so let's make this center, this one too. Oh, select both and then center. So okay, so next what I'm going to do is, just to make it presentable, I'm going to have a box over here with the same color as this one. Okay, press G command and so select whole element, bring here. I'm going to make it white. Why I did this? Because let client come to know, if client is going to use our logo, his logo actually in the white color, how it will look. So this is the assumption client going to have with this background and with this white logo over this. So this is how it is going to look. That's why I'm taking this as a white on orange one. So I'm going to create one more box just under this. So here I'm changing the color to this one. Okay, let's copy this one and bring it up here. So this is how we can let client come to know when client is going to use dark background behind his logo or her logo. So how it's going to look, how it's going to look like actually. So let's add white color to this because it is not visible, and let's take it even more dark like this actually. Okay, so take this up. Now copy this one. So now we have to make a logo. We need to actually make one more variation, like maybe client may be utilizing logo in the future on website, and this shape may not be fix the space on the website. So there's I think there should be one more variation for the client, that should be the in horizontal actually. This is vertical, so it should not be maybe it should not be proper on the website. So let's make horizontal version for the client convenient. So that's, I'm expanding this up to end of this C actually. So let's decrease the gap like this. Okay, I think logo has been too small. Let's make it large. Check it down. So I'm going to create a group. So this is where I can keep it. So now I'm going to create one more icon, so that client can have assumption of having app icon actually. So let's create a square. I'm going to have the round corner on this. So let's I'm going to place it over here at the center. This is the best placement. It will look good. It will look good here. I'm going to add white color. So let's have some shadow on this. Here we can pick the shadow, drop shadow. I think that's okay. Copy this one and place on this. So this is going to be app icon. So our presentation going to be very helpful for the client. That's why we always make like this, so the client come to know this is the way he can use his logo. So let's and this is going to be actually convincing also. So let's create three box I think. So what color we have used? I think so let's have this one here. Let's add a separator to make this presentation actually look good. So I'm going to copy this logo, make it look like watermark type something. So this is what we can present to our client. I think I'm satisfied with this. So that's all for this video. If you really liked my video, please follow me on Instagram and Facebook. If you don't subscribe my channel, please right away subscribe my channel by click on the bell icon down there. And thank you very much for watching this video. I will be seeing you in next video. Goodbye.